Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to solve Maths Class 10 NCERT syllabus Chapter 2 Example Problems. And the problem is find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial 3x square plus 5x minus 2 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So this is our given problem. Generally, quadratic equations are represented like this. That is some x square, some x and finally some number. Here, the problem is bit different because we are having a number here in front of x square. That is coefficient of x square is not 1. There is some number. Now we have to find the zeros of this quadratic equation. So the condition is, so this is your given problem. And here in this case, since there is a number, that is the coefficient of x square is not 1, it is some number. So first step is you have to multiply this first element with the last element. That is 3 into minus 2. What will be your answer? 3 2s are, that is 3 into minus 2. So 3 2s are 6. And again here, before 3 there is nothing, so it is assumed as plus. So plus into minus will become minus. So when you multiply these two terms, you have to get the answer minus 6, right? Then here the coefficient of x is 5, right? And that too this is plus 5. So I am writing here minus 6 and plus 5. You have to find two numbers such that whenever they are multiplied, you should be having the answer as minus 6. When you add those two numbers, then you have to get the answer as plus 5. Right. So here, there are many possible ways to have a 6. That is 3 into 2 will be 6. And again 6 into 1 will be 6. Right. Here when you take this first constraint, that is 3 into 2 is 6, it is okay. And again 3 plus 2 will be equal to your 5 plus 5. So here listen carefully, you need to have minus 6 when you multiply. So minus, when you people will be having minus? Because when you multiply any two numbers, one number should be with the positive sign and another number should be with the negative sign. Then only your final answer will be in terms of minus, right? So here when you look, that is we can have even minus 3 into 2, that will give you minus 6. But when you add minus 3 plus 2, that is minus 3 and plus 2 will give minus 1. But what we need is plus 5, right? So we should not take this criteria. We should not take these two numbers. And move with the second one. So here I am having 6 and 1, right? So initially just I need minus 6, right? So here just for example I am telling, here let me take minus 6 and plus 1. So when you multiply minus 6 into 1, you will be having minus 6, right? But when you add minus 6 plus 1, what will be your answer? Your answer will be minus 5, right? Because the bigger number is 6 and the sign which is present before 6 is minus. So the answer will be in minus. But what you need? What you need is actually plus 5. So you should not take this also. So the thing you have to consider is you should take plus 6 and minus 1, right? So when you multiply 6 into minus 1, you will be having minus 6 and 6 minus 1 will give you plus 5, right? Hope you people understand this. And now I am going to substitute the values here. So the next step is you write the first and last element as such. Here I am having plus 5x, right? So this 5x can be written as plus 6x and minus 1x, right? So here this is plus 6x and minus 1x, right? And the remaining, that is the first term and the last term, should be written as such. And here this 5x is splitted into plus 6x and minus 1x, right? So 6x minus 1x will give you 5x, right? Just you can check like this also, right? Then we have to take common terms outside. So here in this case, when you consider the first two elements, you see here it is 3 and here it is 6. So we can take 3 commonly outside. So here when you take, we can take 3 outside, and apart from that, here I am having x square and here I am having x. So I can take x outside. So when you take x outside, the remaining term will be x. Here there will be an x remaining, right? So x plus, and here I have taken 3x already. So the remaining term will be 2. Right. If you have any doubt in this, just you can check by multiplying. That is 3x into x will give 3x square, plus again 3x into 2 will give 3 2s are 6, and this x will come as such. So 6x. You can check like this also. And the next one is here in this case I am having minus x minus 2. So here I am going to take this minus term commonly outside. So when you take this minus 1 outside, the remaining term will be, you will be having x plus 2, right? So here when just multiply and see, minus 1 into x will be equal to minus 1x, and minus 1 into plus 2 will give you minus 2. Minus 1 into 2 minus 2. That's it. Right. So this is our next step. Now you can combine the elements, right? That is 3x minus 1 can be combined together and this x plus 2. Or in other words, you can take this x plus 2 commonly outside because it is present in both the expressions, right? So you can take x plus 2. When you take x plus 2 outside, here the remaining term is 3x, and here when you take this x plus 2, the remaining term is minus 1. Right? And now we are going to find the zeros. To find the zeros, you have to equate these terms to 0. That is x plus 2 equal to 0 and 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. So here it will be this plus 2, when you move this side it will become minus 2, and here 3x, when you move this minus 1 that side it will become plus 1, and here again we need only x, right? So here 3 is multiplied with x. When you move this 3 here, it will occupy the denominator place. So x equal to 1 by 3. So therefore x equal to minus 2 comma 1 by 3 are the zeros of this quadratic equation, right? And the next step is we have to verify the relationship. That is, we have to check verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So first thing is, what is the formula? Sum of the zeros. So first one, sum of zeros will be equal to, it is represented as minus b by a, right? So here our given expression is 3x square plus 5x minus 2. So here the value of a is 3, value of b is 5, and the value of c is minus 2, right? So now just substitute the values. So minus b by a. So minus the value of b is 5, right? So when you substitute minus 5 by, what is the value of a? A is equal to 3, right? So minus 5 by 3. Now let us check the sum of zeros. So what is the sum of zeros here? We are having minus 2 and 1 by 3 as the values. Just you have to add these two values. That is minus 2 plus 1 by 3. So when you take LCM, 3 will be the denominator term. So 3 into minus 2 will become minus 6 plus this 1. So which is nothing but this is equal to minus 6 plus 1 is again minus 5 by 3, right? So here sum of zeros is equal to minus 5 by 3, and this sum of zeros equal to again minus b by a. So both these are equal. Okay, that is our formula gets satisfied here. And the next one is product of zeros. So product of zeros is given by, the formula is it should be equal to c by a. So product of zeros. What are your zeros? Minus 2 and 1 by 3. So minus 2 into 1 by 3 is equal to C by A. What is your C? The value of C is minus 2. What is the value of A? A is 3. So here again, when you multiply, you will be having minus 2 by 3, here which is equal to minus 2 by 3. So therefore, here the relationship between the zeros and coefficients are finally verified, right? Hope you people understand this problem. Thank you.